Alright guys, so it is day 2 of the mission event. Yesterday was a ton of fun, you know, going over 100 kilometers an hour into the entry, nice big sweeper corners, third gear. I've just been having an absolute blast, so there's nothing really more to say about it. Couple bits of carnage on our Volvo crew. So Oliver went into the weeds there and
the sand.
In the sand, he went into the sand, and so we got a bunch of rocks into the timing belt cover down in there, and the timing belt was whipping around and it actually put a hole in the timing belt. So it's somewhere around here. I think I can actually see it right there. So a little sketchy. We're looking for a new timing belt. We're gonna try to get one from an auto parts store because I do not want Oliver's timing belt to snap because he has an IPD cam. It would cause him to bend valves and stuff. So he's gonna try to get that sorted, and Oliver, I'm sure, will be out later. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna vlog too much today. We're just gonna hop in the car and just like hot lap until our tires are done. If I run out of tires on Goldo, I'm gonna take Aaron's truck for another rip or two.
I brought lots of tires too.
Nice, sick.
So, and I brought gamblers.
Oh, sweet.
So we can just put some tires on them and they're good.
Dude, I'm pumped, bro. What's up?
I was wondering if that was the case, but you don't have a lot of horsepower, right? So you need momentum to keep it going.
Yeah, and it seems like 90 is kind of where it just stops. I would need to be going faster to chuck it more backwards.
Yeah.
And because it's like wall to wall, it's kind of scary if I went like, if you go backwards, sometimes it actually goes that way a bit too. Yeah. So like, yeah.
And the wall kind of comes in a bit too.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Perfect otherwise.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff.
I'm pretty sure on that last entry, we were even hella close to the wall too. All right, so we got Oliver in here in the pits here fixing his car, getting it back going because you guys remember yesterday he went through a bunch of rocks and sand. Let me show you guys this belt here. So it actually put a hole in his belt from not running a timing belt cover. There's a hole there and there's also a hole right there. So we decided we'd throw another timing belt on just because I didn't want that thing to rip on him. He's gonna be ready here in a sec. He's just putting the final belts back on for the alternator and power steering pump. We're probably gonna go back out and rip. These tires, I lowered them down to 35 pounds of pressure instead of 50, and they've actually been lasting a lot longer. So that's a trick. If you guys want your tires to last longer, it's best to run lower PSI. But yeah, I think I might even get the whole day out of these things. It's actually pretty crazy. And they're just the perfect amount of grip. The car is able to kind of slide as easy as I want it to, but not be like too slippery, you know? I can still kind of put the car where it needs to be. So anyways, guys, we're gonna head back out there in a bit and go have some more fun.
think you were gonna make that one, honestly.
Alrighty, so there's 10 minutes left in the event and I've had too much fun today. So instead of flat spotting another set of tires, I'm gonna use these to drive home on because I did drive the car to the event. My house is only a half an hour away from here, so it's pretty nice having a local track pretty close. But yeah, honestly, I gotta say this is one of the funnest events I've ever been to. The fact that we could run that back layout is just way too dope. My trusty gold drift car, man. I love this car, honestly. I had so much fun in it just because it's reliable, it's simple. It doesn't have that much horsepower, but as you guys could see out there, it was just enough to make my way around the track sideways. So the angle kit is awesome. So shout out to Cap Lanky Racing. I'm actually running the Cap Lanky quick steer roll center correctors in this car. So yeah, they work really well, and combined with the extended lower control arms and BC coilovers, the suspension on this car is super rad, and it works really well, honestly. That's probably the first time I've ever chucked a real like backwards entry. Too fun, man. I just had a blast. So really exciting news, guys. I have merch finally up on the Teespring site. We had to change the design a little bit so we don't get the Volvo copyright, but now it is Brick Drift Pilsner and Brick Drift Pale Ale. So we got fresh new designs for you guys right here. There's still the old school beer designs, but they have a little small changes. You'll notice there's a hood pipe on the wagon, there's a spoiler, there's ITBs on Miss Huff, and we changed my hair to new school drifts and lifts with long hair instead of the shortcuts. So yeah, but support the channel, guys. I need to buy pistons and rods for the NA build, and we're gonna still be going through with the NA build on this car. So I have almost all the parts to do it, but I have to buy new pistons and rods now because the pistons that we have don't really fit our bores. So we're gonna do it the proper way, get Wiseco pistons, and eventually, guys, I do want to put that built NA engine in this car, put a cage in it, and we're gonna be competing in this car in competition drifting. So I've never really seen an NA 4-cylinder Volvo compete against like turbo Nissans and all this different stuff. So that's going to be kind of the goal as far as my competition drifting stuff goes. You guys will notice that I did get a little bit of damage on the gold car today, but no worries. Honestly, like I said, the car I built to have fun in and drift, it is a drift car, so it's not a huge deal. So Oliver's car did awesome. We're going to be installing a Fish Racing Tech e-brake in it. That's going to be the next mod into Oliver's car here. He has a stock e-brake that doesn't work at all, so we got a Fish Racing Tech e-brake for Oliver. And also shout out to Fish Racing Tech, guys. They actually gave me a discount code to work with, so if you guys want one of the sickest hydro e-brakes on the market for a really good price, use the code Drifts and Lifts and head over to the Fish Racing Tech website and check out their e-brakes. You can do 4 different positions, super high quality stuff, comes with the Willwood Master, and it has a carbon fiber handle. Honestly, I looked through a lot of hydro e-brakes before I got the Fish Racing Tech, and it is by far my favorite one. I had to go bust out a quick lap in the A-Tractor because we had like time for one more lap, and Aaron was like, hop in. So anyways, guys, yeah, where was I? The merch, yeah, purchase the merch so we can build more cool Volvos. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe for Volvo gravy.